It's just the kickoff party. All right, we're recording.
All right. So welcome everybody. All right, Nicole, you want a screen share?
Okay. Oh, can you not see my screen?
I only see you.
Um,
I can't
all
see.
right. Can everybody see it or no? I can see your screen. You see like a PowerPoint?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
No, I don't see.
No?
No.
I don't either.
Okay.
How do I?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to stop sharing it and then I will reshare. Okay. Hello again. Sorry. This is why we had this kickoff party to practice. Okay. Can you
Now
see
it's
it now?
yes.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Welcome. All right, Stephanie, get us started.
Where?
All that stuff you
All
see.
right. So we are the No Ninjas. I'm Stephanie, that's Nicole, and we started this about 6 years ago because we found like a need with our students and with the new grads that we had. Everybody, they were having so much trouble with documentation, or they were doing a treatment and not knowing how to document it. And it was so stressful, and we were looking for different resources to help them, and there was just nothing out there. So, long story in short, we decided to just create it ourselves. So that's how it all happened.
And just a little bit about us. I'm Nicole. I'm an occupational therapist. I've been an occupational therapist for about 10 years now, specializing in geriatrics. So I loved Parkinson's and dementia were my two favorite populations to work with. And we can't wait to share more with you.
And I'm Stephanie, so I'm the PT, and I've been working for a while in a lot of different settings. And me and Nicole work together, and we thought it'd be fun to do this. So here we go.
Okay. So our goals for the Note Ninjas really is we just want to make a lasting impact on the rehab world by helping PTs and OTs improve their patient care and defend services through innovative treatment strategies and skilled defensible documentation. So that's our mission as our business, and we're also bringing that to the summit.
All right. So who wants to win some free gifts? We have some stuff to give out today. So anybody want to win anything for free? Let me know. All right, we got some. It's just going out of control. So if anybody's asking an important question, we might have to come back to it later. But let's
Yes.
get.
Yes,
All
we will answer all your questions at the end if you do have a question, but let's get to the first prize. But first, before we get to our prizes, we just want to thank the people who gave us the prizes. So these are our silver donors. So we have OT Flourish, the Golden OT, Therapy Busy Box, All Things Cardio Palm, Smart Success Healthcare, Home Health Ambassadors, Therapy Not Taxes, Next Level OT. So these are their handles and their businesses, but these are some incredible physical and occupational therapists that we have come to know, and we just love their work and we love how much they're helping everybody in the therapy world. So we really appreciate them donating one of their tools from their toolbox to share with you tonight. So we have a few tonight. We're gonna have a few tomorrow, the next day, and then Thursday as well. So keep coming in. All right, so let's get ready for prize number one. All right.
All right, so this is how we're going to work this today. So we're going to ask you a question, and some of them are going to be interesting just to see how everybody's responding. And then we have this app that's going to pick like a random comment, and that person wins our prize. So our first question is, what's the weirdest or most random place you've ever documented a note? So
Oh,
let
I'm
us
so excited to hear this.
in the comments. And while you guys are doing that, I'm just going to tell you about our first prize. So this is something that we designed. We have a deep dive into daily notes. So we had a lot of questions about where things go in the note and what has to be included and where they go and CPT coding and all of that kind of stuff. So we came up with a program to explain that. And it's good for PTs and OTs. And we have documentation examples and all of that in there. So we are going to give that away for free. And the
All
winner.
right, you have about 2 more seconds to get your prizes in. I know, or your answers in. We got a lot of good ones here. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna use these. All right, so let's see. The winner is, let me look at the app. Okay. Jessica Evans, a playground. You are the winner of the deep dive. So make sure to, good job. That's fun. Oh my God. There were so many good ones, though. I just have to read a few. We had a lot of bathroom ones. There's a lot of pumping ones. I can totally relate to that. On the beach in a tent. in a car, Trader Joe's parking lot. Oh my God. I feel like, yeah, I've pretty much done all of these too. A storage closet, that was good. And then someone said like a hut, a gas station. Oh my God, so many good ones. These are great. Oh, ER waiting room. Don't love that one, but I hope you're okay. Or whoever. But yeah, so who did I just say? Was that Jessica Evans? Yes. Okay, you won. So just make sure to email us and we will set you up with the deep dive. All right, let's move on. So why are we here? Why this summit? So we wanted to create this summit because, once again, we wanted to align the summit with our mission of helping therapists, steer clear from burnout, get their passion back, make more time for themselves, less time documenting, and just have these innovative treatment strategies that they can use right away. So really is our impact of work. It doesn't stop when a patient is referred. So we're keeping our summit to keep our everybody engaged. We want our patients to show progress. We want to be able to continue justifying their skilled care so we can continue services, continue advocating for our patients, for our professions. And it's just so important that we have events like this where we're bringing in all these experts because we only know what we know. We want to bring in other experts from different fields and different niches, such as we have pelvic floor, we have aquatic therapy, we have ton of neuro, we have cardio. We have so many different amazing experts that are going to be sharing their expertise with you. And I think it's so important that we're all working in this population of adults or older adults. And even if you don't specifically work with, say, maybe you've never done aquatic therapy with your patients, it's so important that I think we learn about it and we know some strategies so that maybe that's something that we want to go into one day, or maybe that's something that you go to a patient's house and they have a pool and you could do something with that. So I think it's just really important that it's kind of just like a meeting of the minds here, that we're going to be learning and just getting so many powerful insights from all of these experts. And we just really hope that you take a lot out of it. Right. Anything to add, Stephanie?
No. You said everything. You took all my stuff, all
I
my
did.
points.
I tend to
Just
do
that I like
that.
to have everybody there because I have my different areas. You get used to treating a certain population a lot, or you get, you're in the same. If you're in the same, I was in the assisted living building for a while, so you still have the same population. So it was really nice to finally get together with other people and do this. I've been talking about it for a long time, and it was a little scary getting it all together. And the people that we reached out to get to give presentations are people we've looked up to for like a long, long time. So it was just really exciting to get everybody's expertise, and it's just exciting for us too.
Yes. All right. And I think we have another giveaway. Told you there's lots of giveaways. So everybody ready? Everybody getting their typing fingers ready? All right. So this one is we are going to be giving away the adult therapy busy box, which I will tell you about in just a second. But what's the best treatment idea you ever stole from another therapist? So this isn't like a negative thing, like, oh, I stole their treatment idea. This is just kind of fun because especially for Stephanie and I, because we worked together for so long. And Stephanie used to I'm the creative one. She is creative in her ways, but she used to always like kind of steal my ideas. It was kind of just like an ongoing joke. So if you have like a OT or PT bestie and you do this, then you can relate. But
Right.
okay, so that's kind of why this question came about. So pretty much the Therapy Busy Box is founded by Amanda Glassburn. She is a CODA, and she has been a CODA for many years. And actually, we actually met her at AOTA in Orlando last year, and she convinced us to do an AOTA booth this year in Philadelphia. So we ran into her again. So sweet. But she also has an incredible business. So Therapy Busy Box, we are just such big fans of. So she actually gave us her box. It's a lot of fine motor gems. There's cards in there. I think it could be used for PT and OT though, like if you just use a little bit of creativity. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Um, there we go. But there's cards in there. There's clothespins. There's rubber bands. All these amazing things. And it has an instruction manual too. So it actually gives you like therapy activity ideas. So that way you don't even have to think about it. So maybe when you first get it and you feel overwhelmed because there's so many things, you could just take some ideas from here and then you get a little bit creative afterwards. So we're hoping to maybe collab with her a little bit and do some documentation for it. But yeah, we just really appreciate her donating this. And yeah, all right. So who is our next winner?
All right, let me see. How about, and we have the winner is, oh, putting a, who is this? Jessica Evans. Putting a large therapy ball on the parallel bars and having a patient bounce beanbags off of it. Oh, that's cute.
I think she won the last one too.
Oh, no, did she? How did you like her so much? Is she the one that just won? Should I pick one more? That was
Oops. I think we might have to pick another winner. Sorry, Jessica.
We'll let you pick
Sorry,
if
our
you want.
app was supposed to not was supposed to take out the previous winner. All right, let's see.
All right.
Oh,
All right, here we go. Molly Tohill, balloon volleyball using a dowel rod.
good
So
one. Used
Molly
that one before.
Hill, you won. Make sure to email us tomorrow, and we should probably write this down. Make sure you tell us that you won the therapy busy box,
Yes,
and we'll
make
help
sure
you
to email us.
for this. Make sure
All
to
right.
and yeah, I didn't. There's so many good ones here, though. I really want to look through them all later. I hope this thing like writes everything up because we can send these out, some of these activities.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, cool. Oh, sorry, we have a few more people in the waiting room. I really wish I could disable this waiting room. We'll do that for tomorrow. Okay, let's see.
Okay,
So,
so I'll go next. How
yeah,
the
you go
summit
next.
works. So we just want to make sure you really understand how it works because we do get a lot of emails and we try to explain it. But if you have any questions at the end, please let us know. So we have two different ways to watch the summit. We have the people that joined for free and then the people who got the clinician's power pass. So if you registered for free, at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, you are going to get access to the first day's presentations. And you already had a list of who those were, but we're going to tell you again in a little bit. But you'll have access from 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow until Wednesday at 9 a.m. So everybody has 24 hours, no matter what time zone you're in. So you'll be able to watch it. We will email you in the morning at 9 a.m. that link, and it's going to go to all the presentations for that day. And if you got the Clinician's Power Pass, you actually are going to log into into your library. And we've sent out the login link before. It's actually going to be in another email tomorrow morning. I'm going to send an email just to remind you that they're up and you can log in. But you're going to log into your library and you will see the first day's presentations there. Those won't disappear in 24 hours. They'll be there for the year, but only the first days are going to be available tomorrow. And yeah, there's 6 to 7 presentations a day. Make sure you also join the Facebook group. If you have Facebook, join. It's just a fun way to make sure everybody stays up to date. If you have questions, then it's easier to ask. And we can do some like challenges and give away some prizes in there too. And it's just good to connect. And make sure you join every night at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's always going to be the same link. We didn't change the link at all. So it's always going to be at 8 o'clock. We're going to give away some prizes and we're going to do a lot of different trainings. So we're going to do some streamlining documentation, some AI stuff, a lot about documentation and making it quick and easy so you can finish it like while you're with your patient without feeling like you're taking away time with your patient. So that's what we're going to be doing the next couple days.
Yeah, and we know that you're already taking in so much information from the summit, so we promise we're keeping it very like short. It's very like quick strategies that you can implement right away. We're going to be building out like templates together. And yeah, we promise it's not going to hopefully go over your head. Okay.
Oh, and we have the workbook. If you have the clinician's power pass, we did make that live today. Definitely check that out. It is bigger than we imagined it was going to be. We were going to make it like simple, but we decided to make it so you can see a summary of all that presentations. You're going to have some action steps to take, and there's some bonuses at the back, like different cueing, different strategies. What was it? There's some things for cognitive in there, like a different map of when you should do things, when not. Like it's really cool. So it's all the presentations plus those bonuses at the end, and there's a lot of good stuff in there. So definitely check that out.
Okay. All right. I think we're ready for another giveaway. All right. This one is okay. So this is from the Home Health Ambassador. It's their planner. I have another physical copy right here. So we are going to be asking, what's one thing in your work bag right now that's not work related? All right, this should be good. But yeah, I'm just going to talk to you about the planner and home health ambassadors. So they are two DPTs. They've been working in home health for over 20 years, I think 23 something years. But they so generously donated their planners for us and we've been using it. I absolutely love it. I love planners. I can't do anything without a planner. I have to write everything down. But I like this one especially because it's like a self-care kind of planner too. Like there's some journaling prompts, there's some prompts for like I am grateful for, a weekly affirmation. I just love the way it's like set up. There's productivity. It's really thoughtful. It's very thoughtfully made. You could tell that they really took the time and just their experience too of creating this planner. So we are very excited to share it with you. Oh, they even have like each month has a theme. So like August is enjoyment. And yeah, no, it's great. Oh, and it has the string thing. Oh my God, this is like my favorite little feature. It has a string to keep your place. Cause I always use like the clips and then I have to like go back and forth. All right. Anyways, I can go on and on, but I love it. All right, let's see who the winner is.
All right. We have Jerry who said almonds. But it says the first name, Jerry,
Oh
the
my God,
J, Eri, and you said almonds.
that's
So
funny. That is so Stephanie. She doesn't go anywhere without nuts. That is so
I have a
funny.
bag of nuts in my car, in my pocketbook, everywhere. I always have a bag of nuts because it's so easy. But that's so funny. Yep.
That's great. These are good. Nail polish, a stitch ripper, a watch charger, lip balm, uh, dental floss. Yeah. Well, these are all really important things to have. I love it. All right. Congrats, Jerry. We will get in touch with you or just email us and we will get you in touch with the home health ambassadors to get you your planner.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, another thing that we want to make sure you realize is we do have a scholarship opportunity. So we're saying scholarship, it's not just somebody that, a lot of times scholarships that are feel like financially unable to do it. Our scholarship, we just want to make sure somebody's going to be able to use it and they want it. So we're going to give away our yearly membership, Note Ninja membership. So what this is it's basically the biggest online resource for PTs and OTs. We have different examples of all different kind of strategies. NeuroStroke will show you a little bit about it. We have documentation templates in there, stuff for evals, progress notes, anything you can imagine. And it just really helps with treatment planning and the documentation. So we're going to give away a year, plus we're going to give away our master documentation templates, and all of that is for one lucky winner, but you do need to fill out a little form. It has two easy questions on it. That's it. We just want to make sure that you're going to use it. We just want to give it to somebody that's going to use it. So we can give the link
Yeah.
in there too. Do you want me to give the
Yeah,
link?
we actually, yeah, we received, I think 104 applicants have already submitted their form, which is amazing, but we want more and more to keep coming in. But I've been reading some of the responses and it's really just like hitting home with why it's
Oh,
important to
yeah,
have.
I just sent it. Sorry, I just sent it to you by mistake. Direct
Oh,
instead of everybody.
yeah, meeting group chat. All right, yeah. So Stephanie's gonna put the link there in the forms. We're also, I think we emailed it out a few times. It's in the Facebook group. If you don't somehow lose it, we understand, like with all the emails and everything. Just email us and we'll send it to
Gonna be
you.
the email tomorrow morning too that everybody's gonna get.
Yeah,
I
but
put it
some of the
there.
people have felt that they feel school hasn't prepared them enough for writing notes, or they're still learning even after 20 plus years how to document it in a timely manner. We totally get that. A lot of people are feeling burnout, just not feeling lack of creativity, that they just need more tools in their toolbox to, show up for their patients. So yeah, so this is a great opportunity. And here's a little
And then
just quick
you
walkthrough.
inside to see what you can win. So we have all these different pages are categories. So these are all the categories inside. I just do a fast one through on my phone. That's why it's like that. These are all the different sections, and inside each section are subsections, which I am going to show you in a minute. Those are all the different areas plus the bonus. I went back to the first page and I'm going to go into balance. So if you go into any of the sections, you'll see all these subsections, which we try to break it down easily so you can find what you need, because as we keep doing this, it's growing. And they're kind of set up relatively the same. There's always a short video, setup, progressions, the purpose, billing, and documentation examples. Some have more modifications depending what it is and what's necessary is what we're going to have in there. And we build on it every month with what people want to see. So all of our members, they can email us and tell us what they want, and we do our best to add it in. We also have documentation templates, which I'm going to go into. So these are all the documentation templates that we have at the moment. And the second page of them, I think I already showed you that
Yeah, I
one.
don't know if Steph, did you say that this was on a phone?
This was on my phone. Why does somebody say it's hard?
Yeah. So we just Yeah, so no, but I think it's good to show because we you have if you could you download the app and you can really access it anywhere is what we're trying to say. So you can download we have a desktop, you can log on to it on like any device, any computer, and then also on your phone.
The end of that one. But yeah, that's everything we have in there.
All right. Awesome. All right, so let's get on to day one. We have an absolute all-star lineup. I mean, the entire summit is all-star, but you could see why. So JJ Mauder, a lot of you know her through Instagram. If you take any MedBridge courses, that's how I found her. She is the neuro queen. We all know that. We are so honored that she is speaking in our summit. We watched her presentation already, and it is amazing. Like, there's just so many key takeaways. We love the way she teaches, her teaching style. All right, I'm fangirling, but okay. Mandy Chamberlain too is a huge. We look up to her so much. She was like one of the OG, OTs in the online space teaching, and she just does so much for the OT community. We really appreciate her too, coming on here and speaking for us. She's going to be talking about everyday approaches to dementia and bathing, so super helpful. And then we have Hong Tran. She is also Hand Therapy Secrets on Instagram. So she has so much expertise. She teaches all these hand courses. We are just so honored to have her as well. Kyle Womack, he is in the athlete space, so he really helps athletes prevent injuries and then after injuries get back into fitness. But he did something really cool for us and applied his expertise on the matter for older adults. So we're so excited for you guys to learn from him. It's just a different perspective. A lot of people too are afraid to strength train our older adults, but we think that like the way he teaches it is really beneficial. And then we have our friend Phyllis Goldstein. So she is actually a speech therapist, but she supervises PTs, OTs, and speech. She is a Medicare appeals specialist. So she goes into the courtroom and actually appeals people's notes and appeals people's cases. So it's just fascinating. So we actually had her on as an expert session in our membership, and we asked her again to speak for our summit because we think she just brings so much value. And although she won't be giving intervention strategies, she's going to be focusing on the documentation piece. And we just thought it was just so important to have because, especially with her, like you know, she sees the service that our treatments are getting if they're not properly documented. So we just really thought that was important to have it on. Oh, and then us, of course. So we will be speaking as well on improving endurance in older adults. Okay. And look at that, another giveaway. All right. If documentation were a food, it would be. I was thinking about this the other day before I talk about this. I was thinking about this the other day. It's kind of weird. I would compare it to anchovies because so like anchovies are I don't know unless you like anchovies. I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but anchovies are like disgusting to me. Like I've had but if you make Caesar dressing, you make it with anchovies, right? So like I love Caesar salad, but I hate anchovies. So like Caesar salad, like the therapy, but I hate the anchovies. So get it, kind of. All right. But hopefully other people had better answers than that. That was mine. So I'm going to be talking to you about. So this is from one of our speakers, Rachel Bertiseri. She is all things cardio pulm on Instagram. So she is great. She has a podcast. She is super knowledgeable about all things cardio pulm. And she has so generously donated her the breathing exercise home library. So it's a library created for clinicians to give to their patients. So, to help patients when they're recovering from surgery, managing a lung condition, feeling short of breath. It's packed with some effective breathing strategies to improve their mechanics, efficiency, and support their recovery. Yeah, it's great. So there's step-by-step videos, PDF handouts, learning techniques such as diaphragmatic breathing, pursed lip breathing. And I think she talks about all of these in her presentation too. So this is just kind of an extension of her presentation. So, all right, who's our winner?
It's Christy, and she said mustard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Christy, make sure to email us tomorrow. Let us know which one you won, and we will get that over to you. So,
All
Christy,
right.
a mustard answer. I don't like mustard.
Congratulations, Christy.
There's some funny answers though.
I know.
I'm enjoying. All right. So we just want to thank our premier sponsor. It's Indeed Careers in Care. So they helped make this all possible. And they have a specific hub for PTs and OTs where you can find your jobs, but it also has like help with the resumes and all different kind of things to really make sure you find the right job fit. They have a lot of stuff just for that. So instead of just like Indeed, it has its own separate section. They're really trying to help the healthcare field and really get people aligned with the right jobs. So one of the things we see too, we did the note ninjas to help people avoid burnout, but we'll give the strategies, we'll give the documentation. So if it's that part, we feel like we're helping. But at the same time, if you're burnt out, it might be your job. I'm not trying to get you a new job or tell you to leave your job, but if the productivity is insane, there could be possibly something else out there. And Indeed, Careers in Care, their hub will help you find a job that fits your lifestyle and can give you hopefully that life work balance. And it's a good thing just to check them out. And they care enough about really helping PTs and OTs that they decided to be our premier sponsor. So we thought that was pretty cool. And we feel like they really do care and try hard to fit you with the right job.
Yeah, awesome. So we'll put the link there too if you want to check them out. Stephanie will put that in. And oh, we have another giveaway. I think this is our last one. This might be our last one for the night. So everybody get ready. All right. So what is the biggest strategy you hope to, what is the biggest skill or strategy you hope to walk away with by the end of the summit? So you may have to think about this for a little bit. But this is brought to you by Therapy Not Taxes. Carol, who I think is on this call right now. Carol, are you on? If you want, you can unmute yourself. Do you want to come on and talk to us about your bundle? I put her on the
Yes,
spot.
I am here.
Yay! Sorry, I
Was
put you
not
on the spot.
planned.
I know.
So this is awesome because I was in home health as a 1099er for 19 years. And, documentation was one of those burdens, right? But also we have to understand that it's just part of therapy. So we might as well get good at it and efficient at it. So I love what you guys are doing as far as treatments, because we get in a rut too as clinicians. But anyways, um, after being a 1099er for 19 years, I eventually ended up going to graduate school for taxation because one of the things that is about being self-employed is taxes, right? And I had a CPA, but I was still paying a ton in taxes. And so I eventually realized if you want to lower your taxes, it's up to you to be tax literate. That's the big hack. If you want lower taxes when you're self-employed, you have to increase your own tax literacy because your CPA is not going to do it for you. So I'm excited to offer this bundle. This is a book that I created. It's called 150 Tax Deductions for Self-Employed Therapy Professionals. Plus, I'm doing a one-to-one consultation to lower those taxes permanently and legally, most importantly, and legally. So thank you for having me. And
Yes, and we are testimonials to you, Carol. And we never told you this, and we can get on a call about this, but you saved us so much money. She taught us a little trick that ended up being a huge savings for us when we had our tax consultation, and we just owe her a lot because that saved us so much money. We are not tax literate. So we thank Carol. I think it's so important to have this for therapists, and it's so needed. So thank you for coming on. Sorry, I put you on the spot, but I saw you answering, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna get her. But yeah, thank you so much. We hope, yeah. Let's see who's the winner.
All right, so the winner is Michelle Watts, documenting with increased efficiency and more meaningful interventions.
Amazing, amazing answer.
I hope we have all
Awesome.
So Michelle, make sure to email us. Somebody, whoever just won too, just ask the email. So we're always
I'll put it.
the note ninjas at gmail.com. Probably the easiest way. Right? Is that what you're putting in there?
Yeah.
Ones.
We do have a new email that, but we're gonna stick to that right now because that's what we know. So all right. So yeah, any winner, just reach out to us and we will connect you with the sponsor. Okay.
Or just on one of the emails that we send to you too. You could just press reply and just get us back that way too.
Yeah. But thank you all so much for being on here tonight. We did okay. I'm like 2 minutes over. I was like really trying to get that 30 minutes. But we just really appreciate you coming on tonight, and we hope you join us for the next 3 nights. They're really going to be beneficial. Like we said, quick tips, easy strategies to implement. We don't want you to use your brain too much. It's just kind of like we just want to just show you how to win. We want you to give you those quick wins. So, come on the next 3 nights. We're going to try to keep it within the same time range. Plus, if you have any questions, you want to discuss anything, come on, jump in. I love that we had a really good chat. All right, so let's see.
Prizes away and just was talking about, we were going to say tomorrow we'll give you some actionable steps. We're going to tell you like how to actually streamline your documentation. The next day we'll do some like templates together that can be like patient-centered. And we're going to talk about using AI and documentation and stuff like that the following day. So we're going to actually do like a small basically presentation that you can use right away, more on documentation, and we're going to give away prizes too, but it's going to be like some actionable steps. Today was more just to get you excited, get some prize winners in there and see what's coming, and then tomorrow we'll actually teach you something too and then give away more prizes.
Yeah. Oh, and somebody asked if there's a replay for tonight's meeting. Originally, I said we were not going to record it, but then Stephanie hit record. So yes, it is recording, and we will be sending the replay.
Let me ask for the speaker lamp. I do have it in this Google Doc. Here we go. I'll put the link in.
Can we wait to take the test for June for the for June for the CU bonus for next year? Yeah, you can. So the thing about if you upgrade, you could take it whenever. I mean, I think so. The only thing is we say up to a year because our CUs are only approved for, I believe, 1 year.
Some are a little more, but they're all at least a year. Some might be less than a year. That's why we just said a year.
Is it each night at the same time? Yes. So the lives are the same time every night, 8 o'clock. So hopefully it works well for everybody. We feel like 7 p.m. is a little bit too early, especially if anyone's on the West Coast or like Central. Let's see. What other questions do we have?
Oh, here it is.
Okay, you're putting the schedule of the speakers. How do I get the app? Are you asking about the app for the membership? I think who asked that?
Speaker lamp. Oh, you know what else I'm going to put in here too?
Okay, if you're referring, so the only app that we have, so it's Kajabi. If you can just look in the App Store, it's called Kajabi, and that's you log into your library that way. So, it's just we don't have our own personal app, maybe not yet, but hopefully in the future. But you can access anything that any of our products under that. You can always email us too, and I'll send you like the exact link. All right. Anybody have any other questions about the summit, how it's going to work? I'm going to actually stop recording now. Feel free to stay though.